I really don't want to make this my attitude going into every video now and forever. This is my second attempt. I was distracted by noises from the other room. Where to start? I was just pondering and perusing, sitting right there in front of that stack of paper, thinking to myself about this for a little bit and how I come to do it, and then my mind draws a blank. Are you really going to spend 10 minutes just saying nothing? I don't know. Maybe things flow more easily and things become more organically when it's a stream. I'm just feeling very kind of fed up and dejected, I suppose. Keep having this like mental argument with myself, like I don't deserve a good like a quality of life or something. And this is just the way things have to be. It's the way things need to be. Because everything else is just too difficult. I don't know what other people do it. A lot of people, or a couple of people, not even speaking to online, but people that I follow and respect and look up to online, or other people that are friends of friends, they're all moving out, and that's making me feel a bit dejected. I'm like kidding myself. I think that I'm gonna have some kind of epiphany and I'm gonna feel better about myself in a day or two, but I know in my heart of hearts that's not gonna happen. All times I feel as I'm anything to contribute to society. As I'm old now, I certainly feel old. There's probably a few people watching that are gonna say I'm not old, and I do. I'm angry at those people that don't make time for me. I don't think I'm being unreasonable asking too much. I don't ask for anything. Thinking about the future, thinking, should I start saving money now? I have people telling me saving money. How on earth does one save £70 a week? If you only had £70 a week, would you save it? Could you save it? No. Maybe if I made 5 times as much. It was so funny as well, this person at school who I had a crush on. Basically this person started following me, not the same person. They make it's like Harry Potter themed gift baskets. And then they started following me and they message me now and then. Like, oh, I like your whatever I posted. And then subsequently found out this person was dating the person that I had a crush on at school. And then seeing them going to places together just makes me feel discouraged. I think I'm getting my point across a little bit better than I did in my last video. It's a moment of quiet contemplation doing this, but I still don't enjoy doing it. It's always been stressful. I think I'm watching SAS, Who Dares Wins. And I've got to sit here and I'm forced to listen to my neighbours making lots of noise because there was a football game today. So I hate football. Hate this city. Don't hate England, but I really hate my home city. I feel like all I ever do now is just sit, watch YouTube and eat. That's all I do, sit and eat. I'm just existing, I'm not living. That's all. That's getting me down. But I know when tomorrow rolls round, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it all over again. Tell myself I'd like a near-death experience, or I'd like something significant to happen. I don't know, get hit by a car or something. It's not the right attitude to always have. This Bible I have finished reading. I'm not religious, so yeah. Transgression. 5 chapters in. If you know, you know. I'm enjoying it, and I feel bad that I don't have questions to pose to the person who wrote it. But it would be the same whoever the author was of that book. It could be Stephen King, it could be Roald Dahl, and I couldn't think of questions to ask. That's the way it's always been. Yeah, my brother's wedding. That's the thing I was alluding to. I may as well just say it. It's happening sometime next month. It was supposed to happen. It's happening a year after it was originally going to happen, but of course, because of everything that was going on, it couldn't happen. It's happening sometime next month. I don't know exactly when. I overhear the subject being talked about, and my brother maybe drops around the house once or twice a week, but I haven't been approached about it. I'm still very up in the air, yeah, about the whole thing. I know a lot of people would say you should attend. It's just stressful being around people, family that you don't really communicate with anymore. You feel like I draw focus away from the bride. That sounds silly to me, as I say out loud. Because I've isolated myself so much over the years. The idea of going with sunglasses and a mask on. I could say, oh, it's summer, I can't have sunglasses on. Oh, mask for obvious reasons. I don't want to do that. Then I had the idea of just sending a gift. Drop something. I had the idea of sending a gift. I was thinking a Blu-ray player, or Francis Bacon painting, because my brother used to be really into art, and he liked Francis Bacon. I remembered. It seems so alien, probably, to anyone watching. Can you imagine never speaking to your brother, barely speak to your parents, or I've never even met his fiancée, and the first time I'll meet her is when they're getting married. I don't know how long they've been together now. They've been together at least 5 years, I would hazard a guess. It's just the older I get, the more difficult things are. The more harrowing and grueling things are going to be. The more time passes, the more difficult I make things for myself. I'm just carrying a lot of self-hate, where figuring, what's the point? It's just a lot of what's the point? You don't deserve it. Who would ever like you? I see people online, there's a few people I follow online, they're from the same city, and I see them with arms around friends at clubs. And that bothers me a little bit. Not that I'm really into the club scene or anything like that, but it makes me feel like I'm not normal. I never want to get a console as well, that's another thing. I think some people have mentioned like gaming videos in the past, or why don't you spend, because I get large lump sums of money sometimes. Now people saying, why don't you buy yourself a games console? I think that wouldn't help matters, it only made matters worse. I spend a lot of my time just sitting and playing video games because I already sit around enough as it is. I'm getting really down about my weight. I need to like fast or something basically, because I can't even be motivated to exercise or even walk. It's a mental struggle just to walk anywhere because I've got no one to walk with, nowhere to walk to. And I can't get like Wi-Fi connection outside on like a phone or anything to like even that to keep me entertained. But yeah, I'm on the result of fasting. I've done it before, I can do it again. I don't want anyone to worry as well. I'm going to do anything stupid. If I was going to do something stupid, I would have done it already.